So today I talk about the problem of being too experimental. Let's get into it. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dean Tucker, aka visualrev, and welcome back to How to Instagram, the series where I show you how to grow active, engaged and genuine Instagram following. And today we are going to be talking about something a bit more negative than we usually do. I'm going to be talking about the problems with being too experimental or being too creative on Instagram. Now the thing is, I've always praised being super creative and super experimental in the way you go about Instagram. Always try new things, experiment with new things and see what works for you. But recently I've come to quite a bit of a problem in the fact that I am losing a lot of followers, and I've kind of concluded in my own opinion that because I've changed my style so much over the past year, people have followed me because of a specific style and an expectation of the photos that they are going to see. But then once I've changed my style, people don't really like it anymore, and that's the reason for unfollowing me. So I still get quite a bit of followers a day, but I'm losing almost like exactly the same amount in the same day. So that is a problem, and it is stunting my growth in terms of Instagram. So the problem I think that comes with being too experimental is, like I just said, if you make a promise to your audience when they come onto your feed and they see the kind of photos that you post, you're kind of showing them what they are going to expect in the future, what kind of photographs that they expect. And by clicking that follow button, they do expect certain photos to come from you. And when you break that chain of photographs, when you break that style that they initially came to your feed for and click that follow button, they obviously aren't going to be happy and they just won't really enjoy your content. So I don't really think it's a bad thing to lose followers, in my opinion. I've always found that I don't mind losing followers. I think that if you aren't enjoying my content, then you shouldn't be here, if that makes sense. I'm not like chasing anyone away, but if you don't enjoy it, then I don't force you or expect you to follow me, because I'd rather have a lower following with a really active engagement than some of the suggested users out there, people that have like 80k, they get 100 likes, and that just doesn't make sense to me. I'd rather have 200 people following me with 100 likes, or 10,000 people following me with 5,000 likes. That would be the ultimate goal. Okay, obviously that doesn't happen because now with the new Instagram analytics as well, I can see how many people actually see my photos, and at the moment for about 11.5k I get about 2,000 to 3,000 people viewing my photo each time, and I get about 400 to 600 likes. So it's about 25% of the people that actually see it like it. But that's not really what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about the engagement with the followers. So I think initially, yes, be as experimental and play around with as many different styles as you want until you find something, and then try and just settle down on it. I know that I've said you must do this, but I do find it really difficult to do that. I always get bored of a style after about 50-60 posts in doing that style, and then I want to change it up, and I'm inspired by someone new and I want to create that kind of style. And unfortunately that just doesn't really work on Instagram. People like to follow somebody for a specific reason and to gain something out of that. Otherwise they can just follow another person that does it better than you or more consistently than you. So you gotta be consistent in your posting and your style, and that will keep the people coming back for more, I think. And that is kind of the reason why I've identified that I am losing followers. Also just getting like a bit overboard now, and I've already made my point, but I think that if you are too experimental or too creative, that can also drive people away because they just see your feed as being really weird or really overly artistic and overly creative. People like to see things that they can familiarize themselves with, that they can relate to, and things that they can aspire to achieve or be in that situation. If you think about really interesting travel Instagram pages, people that are traveling the world, like Do You Travel? I mean, you see his stuff and that is something that you aspire to achieve one day. So I think that by inspiring people to achieve something or to gain what you have is what people like to follow. Unless it is a really artistic person that really likes over creative content, then they probably won't follow you. Normal people like to see what they can achieve. They like to have goals, images, visual representation. They like to have a visual representation of their goals, and those are the kind of people that they want to follow. So it's really just a balance on Instagram, I think, about being your own creative person and then pleasing the audience. So it depends how much you care about followers, how much you want to grow. Obviously, if you just care about followers, you'll post exactly what your people want to see each time. And for me, that is sunset pictures and landscapes and pictures of city lights, all the pretty things that happen in Cape Town. But my more creative side and artistic side prefers posting portraits and more lifestyle kind of shots. So it's just a balance between those two and doing what makes you happy and your audience happy in order to grow. The thing is, if you do what you want to do too much, then that also hinders your growth. But if you only do what your audience wants, you probably will grow and get insta famous, but you won't be happy in what you're posting. So again, yeah, it's just a balance between finding those two, and that is something that I can't decide for you. That is what you have to think about in your own mind, and yeah, just create your own artistic person and find out what you like doing. I feel like I said that 5 times, but that is the point of this video. So yeah, question of the day: what do you think is more important, pleasing your followers or pleasing yourself, or finding a balance between those two to grow? Let me know in the comments below and I'll definitely check them out, share it with the rest of the community, and let's have a discussion about it. Again, thank you guys so much for watching the series. I really do appreciate all the support you are showing me at the moment. If you guys did like this video, please leave a like. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, and in the meantime, keep on creating, keep on connecting. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye. That was pretty good, actually. I think that was completely freestyle, by the way. But it was something that I was really passionate about talking about, and I think it came out well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Freestyle rapping to follow. No, I'm not gonna freestyle rap. Let's just end it there.